quiet on top of the park.
Ha! We'll finish this quickly.
Shame on you. Bad luck.
Ooh.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
You won't be able to take
This
another
has
one
been
like
going on
that.
too long.
Huh?
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Let's take him down quickly. Ah!
You caught him out sweetly!
Ah! Oh!
What's the matter? Shit yourself!
Who's lying
Hang him. Why is he lying there like
What are you
that?
lying here for?
I'll be right there.
Wake up! Come on! Fuck this shit.
Just you. To hell with it.
I suppose it was like I'm invisible or something.
Careful.
Greetings. How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggar.
Let's play!
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose. Well, fuck me!
Are you being cautious? What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain? One beer, please.
Here.
Bring me something to eat.
Like this. Kurva! You bloody dice!
I said as much.
Damn it! That can't be possible!
That's how it's done. That's the way, or... Wait.
Excuse me.
Good day to you.
I'd like to play.
What game would you like?
Emperors and nothing else.
Let's play.
So hungry I could eat a horse.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Maybe you should have saved it. These ones here.
Your help, my friend.
Damn it! They're yours, lad. So that's your plan, is it? Finished. Your turn.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
These ones here. My God, I'm done. If you think it'll help you.
Oh, wow. Now just this.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
These ones here.
I hate sweeping. Christ, so much dust. Here we are. Good.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you. And the badge is bloody gone.
Good day to you.
Careful.
God bless.
God be with you, sir.
I'd like to use...
Certainly.
Tend to my...
Oh,
There. All clean and bandaged up, friend. I hope next time you'll want me to do more. Oh, you much. Who's there?
City tournament. What an occasion, eh?
I'm sorry.
Christ, pardon me.
Morning, Franzi.
God be with you. Good to see you.
Where's that fancy stang of yours, Franzi?
Anton there had it blessed by the local priest.
I am back, Maris.
What? You didn't even wait for me?
Don't worry. You're not missing out. We still have a long way and 2 more churches to go.
Ah, got it. A nice walk through town, eh?
Aye, you could say so.
You must be the champion marksman, Anton Kaspar, right?
That I am. And I swear as long as I'm shooting, the striped Tonys will never lose their competition.
Are you really that good?
Well, this year is just my 2nd competition. But I won last year.
Old Lazar used to be our top marksman, but his eyes gave out.
What if we run into those saints who stole your stang last time?
Luckily, their churches are on the other side of the tomb.
That may be, but their tavern's on the way, so watch your step, Maris.
Why do you consecrate the miner's stang?
It's a local pitman's tradition.
Aye, every year before the shoot first, the different pit teams go around to their churches. Like Francis says, tradition.
Interesting custom. We don't have anything like that back home.
Why, aye. Interesting, and sometimes a wee bit wild. We have to watch out for the saints.
Let's go, Maris. We can crack on the way. First we'll go to the upper church of the Virgin Mary, and then to the church of St. George. And we have to make it before dark. Otherwise, we're out of luck.
What have they actually hewed at the course down in the bottom road?
They got an opening, I read, but the windlass broke loose, so the carpenters have to make a new one.
Ah, it'll be a week before we can get hewing again. To hell with the pit. Better to hear some crack from you, Henry.
So, tell us, Mara, where are we going with that stang of yours?
You're cracking there like one of us, man. You'll be joining us in the pit soon, eh?
Need pit for him. He's like to break his arm with a kebble.
Aye, or ding his head on the rock, eh?
I don't understand you much, but as far as dangerous work goes, I reckon you two are experts, eh?
That's what this is all about, but every year before the shoot fest, all the pit crews get their stangs blessed in the churches, so the mound gives us silver and nothing bad happens.
And also for the shooting to go well.
I wonder who the Lord favours in shooting then, eh?
Why, aye, that's as plain as day, but the best shot, of course.
Are you a good shot, Anton?
Do you think Vlak would let him compete if he wasn't?
And what if Preng wins?
He'd have to be completely blind and crippled too. He'll be weeping his way home like last year. And I'm not afraid of Gaffer Henslin from Gang. He may know how to shoot, but he's not the youngest and he lacks speed.
I don't know Henslin. Is he good?
Aye, he's not a bad bloke, but we didn't gang near Gang much.
Hold your water, Franzi. He's the one who convinced my pa about the new scene.
Aye, but the catch is, Henslin was right about that.
About what?
Never mind. We shouldn't be talking shop here.
Tell me more about your competition. What makes it so special?
What makes it so special? Why, we have the royal seal of approval.
Excuse me? You mean Wenceslas himself allowed you to compete here?
Of course he did. What's so strange about that?
Well, it just seems odd to me that the king would concern himself with the amusement of some minors.
It's not like that at all, but the charter grants us various rights, and feast days is one of them.
There wasn't anything like that back in Scallis.
Kuttenberg.
And here we are, fellas. But where's that priest gone?
It's been quite a walk so far, eh?
Aye, and I was afraid the saints would be lying in wait for us.
Nay, bother. They've probably got other problems.
How do you mean?
Nothing. Just that you don't need to bother your head. And where's that local priest got to?
Who knows? Maybe still in bed, eh? Should we wait?
Maras, I've got an idea. A reet canny one. We have a bit of time, so we could get the saints back for pinching our stang and play a wee prank on them at their tavern.
What? I thought consecrating the stang was a serious matter. At least Vlach seemed solemn enough yesterday.
How we, man? We'll show the saints we're no feared of them. Vlach doesn't even have to find out.
I'm for it. The tavern is right around the corner, and there won't be many people there right now. But above all, Francie, no stealing.
Of course, we won't pinch nothing. On the contrary, we'll give them a wee gift for their tavern. Yesterday, I took 6 as braes, and I'll tell you, man, they're reet minging.
Aha! So it's not your feet that stink here.
Why did you take them, Butts?
Why, aye. Best thing would be to hang them from the window of the saints' tavern instead of their banner.
That'd be a laugh. They'll know we've been there and yuck their pizzles good and proper. What do you think, Henry? Can you manage that?
Of course. Count me in. I'll be happy to get revenge on Preng and his men.
All right, then we'll split up. I'll wait here at the parish, Franz will watch the front of the tavern, and Henry will hang up the braes.
I agree.
Why, aye. Quick and careful then, so's you don't get seen. The saints...
Here's the braes. Hang 'em high up on the stub.
Stop.
The pole with the pulley, sticking from the loft into the street.
Good luck then. When it's done, I'll meet you across the street from the tavern.
God be with you, my friend.
I apologize. Sacre. It curdled a bit. Maybe some more salt.
Oh.
Careful.
What happened? Just watch where you're going next time. Sacre. It curdled a bit. Maybe some more salt.
This window with the beam. This'll do. What a sight. Sixer's stinky braes hanging proud. Can't be overlooked.
And just look at what a wee bit of lime.
So I'm back from the tavern, mates.
Maras, man. Here we say Maras.
And how'd it go, eh?
All done. The braes are getting an airing. It's just too bad the saints won't appreciate how nice and right they are from that height.
Not so. I can already see a swarm of flies.
I didn't expect it to go so smoothly.
Oh, give it a rest. You didn't have to get up there. And it wasn't easy.
For sure. A canny job, kidder. How bonny they look hanging there.
Of course, but we'd better get out of here, eh?
I got a bit droopy somehow. How about stopping at our tavern in Hradec?
Aye, couldn't hurt to go for an ale. What do you say, Henry?
I agree. Finally, a decent idea, Franzi.
I beg your pardon?
You're right. Now would be a good time to get off the streets. The saints would never dare to come into our tavern. Let's go, lads. Christ, I'm droopy as fuck.
Aye, I can't wait. Can it go wrong with a beer?
Like I said, finally a good idea.
I knew you wouldn't let us down. Too bad you don't want to join us in the mine.
Come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Hey, look over there. Fucking stripies. You want to smack in the gob? Come on, you traitors.
What a
We'll smack your
coincidence.
gob to I
We're
heaven
two
and pop
Tonys.
you like a cork, you coward.
Traitors.
You're winching up shit. Gone and kick at the prank we played at your inn.
Was?
Aye, we decorated it real canny for you.
Gott, ihr Schweine. You won't walk out of here.
The saints stink like brocks, with wee little cocks.
Ich schlage dir die Fresse ein. Have at them, lads.
You're a dead man.
Coming
Oh,
out,
wake up!
Hey, get him!
Send more greetings to the devil!
Oh!
We're gonna gut you, you horse man!
You would be able to take another one back.
Light him up! You should have fucking stayed out of it!
On you.
You're not meant for us, fucker.
Amen to you!
That was a proper
Dumb.
panger.
That was a reet, Barney. Hey, Henry, let's get out of here before they get back on their feet. Let's go to our tavern.
I apologize.
Careful.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
Oh, such a nice and peaceful stroll. How you doing, Anton?
Nothing broken. The main thing is, we won that brawl.
Them cunts ended up worse. But I got dunched up. I reckon all my ribs are broken.
So I see. For a moment, I was almost worried about ye.
Nee fash about me. When Tess sees you've been brawling, she's gonna pull your leggies up to your head.
Why, aye. That Tess of mine is a wonderful lass.
She hardly deserves you.
Enough of that. She can't find out about this, right?
It'll be a bit difficult, since half the city saw the brawl.
So what? Just deny it. That always helps. But you're worried, Anton, Reed? Since you're meeting your Tess tonight, eh?
Why, aye. Her pa has a guild meeting, so the coast should be clear.
So? What did you get?
Get what?
A gift? What did you get her? It's her birthday, isn't it?
Huh?
Wait. You don't mean to tell me you forgot? Oh, fuck.
God, I knew I was missing something. Because of the procession, I completely forgot about her birthday.
Forgetting to get your girl a gift. That's what I call serious trouble.
Easy, Anton. We'll think of something.
I like what? I have to stay with the stang, and after that brawl we have to lay low for a while anyway, before going to St. George's. And then it'll be too late to look for a gift.
Heat up. We'll surely figure something out. What do you think, Henry?
I think fresh meadow flowers can't hurt. And you can buy those, right?
That's good, but not enough. You really need to go overboard with a woman's birthday gift. Well, Anton, what exactly does Tess like?
Like any woman, nice clothes, perfumes, gannon for walks, roses.
Good enough. The roses and perfume are interesting. We can work with that.
Where can we get fresh roses?
Where they're rarer than silver in this town, but there's a few gardens hereabouts. Most of them are well watched, but I know of one garden in the cobbler's quarter by the walls. The house in front of it's locked, but if you can certainly get into the garden somehow.
Wait, does that mean you'll help Anton?
And why don't you go?
Sorry, but the saints licked me good. I'm so banged up I can hardly walk. Can you help Anton by yourself?
Of course. I'll be happy to help a friend. And there's nothing horrible about getting some flowers or perfume.
Good on ye, me Mara. I knew you were a canny lad. I'll give you a decent fife for it. I'm not as poor as I might look, you know.
What kind of perfume does Tess like?
She keeps ganning on about some perfume her neighbour Elsa has. I think that would surely please her. But careful. I think Elsa's a little jealous of Tess because of me. So dinna tell her I sent you.
Where can I find Elsa?
That's simple. She lives in a house on the upper market. She's the daughter of your Lynn, the cobbler.
I'll go and get Tess a gift and be right back.
Grand. We'll wait here for you, but don't take too long so we can still make the last kirk.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
Excuse me. No, that's like that.
What happened to you? Wake up! Come on!
Come and take your pick.
Excuse me?
Come and take your pick.
apple.
New wares.
Quality goods here.
Come and buy some apple.
It happened.
I'm sorry.
Go on and take a guess. You've got it all. Oh, please.
Ah, excellent. Here's that garden. Now, how do I get in? Ugh, I made it. Roses like that would please any woman. And they smell so lovely. And now back to the miners, so they don't think I blew them off.
Fine wares. Come and take your pick.
The finest wares, quality goods.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
A wonderful day for a wonderful
Greetings.
purchase.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Come and take a look. Quality goods. Oh, it's you. Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does. Go on then. How was it?
What can I say? Ah, a whole different world.
I don't have much time left. I have to get back to Franzi soon.
Willkommen. Ich bin gleich bei dir.
I should get going. Was ist los?
I just need a little... My name is... I'm interested... Certainly.
Ah.
Well, I'd like to, but of course, I would gladly...
Nein, schließlich, if you fail. Here's a file. Only the finest wares for you. Take your pick.
Careful.
Greetings.
Careful.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
I'm sorry.
Test the left.
Franzi, what the blazes is going on here?
Good you're here, Henry. Do you have that gift?
Yes, here it is. Tess should like it.
Grand. I told Anton you wouldn't let him down. Here's something for your help. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Well, fine. Thanks. But what's up with Anton?
Anton was afraid you weren't coming and that Tess would dump him tonight, so he had a few beers. And first he drank for thirst, and then for courage, and finally for grief.
Have you gone mad? I run all over town, and you sit here boozing.
Hold on, friend. I'm not drunk. I'll explain everything.
Go on, then.
Look, it's a long story.
I've got time. Go ahead and talk.
Anton isn't poor. He's only a miner because he was forced to, and because he had terrible luck. His father put all his money into opening a new mine. Except then Sigismund came and the miners were afraid they wouldn't make a profit.
Wait, his father is a miner?
Unfortunately, he was. He had a stroke when Sigismund came to town.
Well, what am I supposed to make of that?
The miners didn't want to dig a new shaft because they were afraid that Sigismund would cancel the concession and they wouldn't make a profit. Except old Anton had to put all his money into it. And when he heard, it floored him. And he never recovered.
So it's Sigismund's fault?
Why, aye. As long as that Hungarian horde is here, they won't be digging any new silver seams.
And what does that have to do with Tess?
Her father, Linnart, is a well-respected burgher, and he has already betrothed Tess to Anton.
So what's the problem?
Just that Anton doesn't have any money for the dowry. And now Linnart is looking for a better match for his daughter.
All right, but what are we going to do now? We have to finish the procession, right? And what about our champion drinker? How will he shoot tomorrow? And how's he going to make it to the last church like this?
I wouldn't worry about the shooting. You don't know miners. He'll snap out of it in a few hours. Worse, we'll be getting him to the Church of St. George so he can take the oath in front of priest Tobias.
Fine. I'll carry Anton to the church.
Excellent, lad. And can you manage it?
Certainly better than you. God, why am I such a do-gooder?
It's settled then. I'll take care of the stang, you take care of Anton. Now just have to make sure we can still catch Father Tobias at the church.
Christ!
God,
Haven't been along
so
this
heavy.
road for a long time.
I swear,
I never
if you
upside
puke on me,
down.
I'll break both your
Interesting.
arms.
It's not far from here to the St. George's Kirk. But get a move on so we can get out of town. The saints will surely leave us alone if we can get past the walls. And don't worry, I know Father Tobias. He's a canny bloke. Everything'll be fine, you'll see.
Hey,
Damn it, Francie.
careful, don't run
Just
yourself
explain one
ragged,
thing to me.
kidder.
What?
It's not a yak
What are
of
you getting on
Sarko
about?
here, honey. It's a...
Look,
Fuck, you know.
what's really going on with Anton and Tess?
I just told you a while ago. Tess's father is a reputable cobbler, and Anton's just a young yucker.
So what? That's obvious, right? No reason to suddenly get shit-faced.
Careful, no.
That's exactly
I'm
his
as
bad luck.
pickled as a
Anton's
herring.
not poor. He inherited a
Watch
house from
out
his
for my
father,
belly.
who
I'll
arranged the
duke
marriage
over
years ago
here,
with
and
Tess's
that'll be
pa,
the end
Linus.
of it.
So what's the problem?
Chink me Mara, coin. Before he died, Anton's father sunk all his money into digging a new opening.
Oh, like a new mine shaft?
Aye. They say they hit a new seam in Gang.
And what about the silver?
The seam's really there, man. But with Sigismund breathing down their necks, they can't keep hewing, if you know what I mean.
So, Anton has wealth, but he has to wait until Sigismund leaves.
Exactly. You got the gist of it. The poor fella has to wait until Ginger fucker gans to hell. Only in the meantime, Lynette's looking for a new bridegroom for Tess. All the Richard double crosses.
And what about you, Francie? Do you have a girl?
Plenty. 3 for each finger, even. What lass would want me, eh? A poor orphan with his toes sticking out of his boots.
A miner has to make some money, right?
And what of it? You know how much food costs here and everything else? Here in the city, grocery only goes so far. Not like in some village.
And the main thing is not to drink it all away, right?
Hold your water, lad. You're on thin ice here. You know what it's like to go down in the pit every day and break rocks in the pitch dark? It can get so tight down there that you want to get the fuck out straight away. Your heart starts pounding, but you can't shit your brakes, so you just keep hewing. Aye, any master carpenter makes more chink than me. And besides, if he falls off the roof, he's dead on the spot. In the pit, if it caves, then you're stuck there for days. Breath running out and praying to the Virgin Mary for mercy.
Damn, that's an awful way to go.
But don't get me wrong. It's not bad work. I'm not complaining, seriously. Yakkers are a good lot. They'll take anyone in. Poor orphan or bastard, doesn't matter. They don't judge. Because in the whole underground, we're all the same. Alive or dead, all the same bread. We'll drink to the king and drink to the silver hewn out of the ground. Priests and monks, enjoy your trinkets from our silver mine. A yakker's prize is a bonny lass and flowing cup of wine. Away, kidder, join us glorious yakkers in the mound. We'll drink to the king and drink to the silver hewn out of the ground. Lords and knights and maidens to mind your own salvation. Well, gan me marrows on the hoy and make war libration. Away, kidder, join us glorious yakkers in the mound. We'll drink to the king, we'll drink to the silver hewn out of the ground. Sing it once and sing it twice, the yakker's trade is fine. For all the fashion, all the...
What's the meaning of this?
So here we are, your most fatherly holiness.
What? Do you take me for a fool?
No, I'm a fool here. Anton Caspar at your service.
I humbly apologise, Father Tobias. Anton here.
Entering a church stinking drunk like that, and with a sacred object? Have you no shame, you savage? You disgrace yourself, the holy church, and your honourable trade. In such a state, I will certainly not consecrate your stang.
Worthy Father, please, you know us. We're righteous men of the Mound, and without St. Anthony, we'll be disgraced at the competition.
You should have thought of that before getting drunk.
Father, Anton's in a bad way because they don't want to give him Tess, the cobbler's girl.
Do I look like a pauper? That cobbler needs a boot. In the cobbler's. I'll show him boot. He'll be begging me on his knees. I've got so much chink, I'm drowning in it.
For Christ's sake, Anton, man, be quiet for a moment. I beg of you, Father Tobias.
But I'm only doing it because of you, Franzi. Because you are an orphan, and your late mother was a pious and kind woman. Will you take the oath instead of Anton?
But I didn't know the oath, Father.
Good God. And what about you, boy?
Sorry, Father. I've never heard the oath.
Anton will say it for you, and you just repeat it correctly. Please, Henry. I'll do anything you want. Just salvage the situation.
So, friend, will you do a good deed? Even though these two hardly deserve it, I'll gladly give you absolution for your sins.
At least do it for Vlak. He wouldn't survive the shame.
Well, I don't know the oath, Father, but I'll try to salvage the situation.
I understand. Helping friends in need is a commendable act.
Anton, are you able to recite the oath?
Of course. I'd even say it myself, but nobody here will let me do it.
So go ahead, but nice and slow. Tell me the beginning of the oath, Anton.
We, the Yakkers of the Kuttenberg Mound, swear before God to hew our shafts by his grace, and to make nae fashion better, but to ding away at the mound according to God's laws.
Wait, stop. One bit at a time.
I'm listening, son, but nice and politely, please.
So, how did it go? We, miners of Kuttenberg, swear before God to open the shafts with respect, without malice, and mine the vein honestly, according to the law of God.
Oh, Lady of the Seven Sorrows. All right, and then?
What's next, Anton?
Of course. We promise to graft proper, obey the gaffer and not pinch any ore or silver, but to gie it by reets to the masters on the bank out by.
Good. That's enough for now.
Well, friend?
We vow to work hard, listen to our foreman, and duly hand over a share of the ore to the lords.
Very good, son. And what next?
How does the oath end?
We swore on feast days to leave the moon tone and do nae hewing, and to gie a wee share from our addles and foys for the good of our souls and the greater glory of God.
Oh, very good. What was that about addles again?
Boldly onwards, youngster.
We swear to not mine silver on the feast day, and give a few groschen to the church for the salvation of our souls, and the greater glory of God.
Glory to God in the highest, and 3 Sundays rejoice. Saint Anthony, patron and protector, intercede for these sinners, protect their souls, and grant success to their endeavors. In nomine Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. And now get out of here, you derelicts, before the good Lord changes his mind.
Thank you, worthy father. 1,000 thanks. We truly thank you. Oh, that was by the skin of our teeth, lads.
Old Tobias is strict but fair. I know him.
That mining jargon of yours gave me a headache, Franzi.
Ah, but you done reet well. Ní fash.
Thanks. If that was a compliment.
Aye, muckle thanks for nie leaving us in the shit.
We're truly grateful to you.
Take this as a reward for not betraying us, and come in the morning to the shoot fest.
Well, I might come, but what about Anton here? Will he be able to shoot?
Oh, sure. He'll snap out of it in a few hours.
Hey, bother, kidder. I'll be fine. Hey, where's the puddle? I need to drown myself.
So you see, we yakkers can handle plenty. Like we say, everybody ends up on the bottom sometimes, but yakkers are there all the time.
Interesting. I'll have to remember that. Farewell, Tonys.
God be with you. We say God be with you. Remember that too.
Are you blind? You almost ran into...
God! Watch where you're going!
Danny! Refrain from sin! Satan is going round our city, and the only defense is piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to heed the commandments.
Good day. We were staring at you. No, I wasn't. And even if I was, there's no law against it. I can look if I want, eh?
Darling, forget it, or there'll just be trouble.
The girl's right. Get the fuck out of here or you'll be inviting trouble.
Oh, yeah? You a news army. Come to think of it, snap you like a Twinkie, poor son.
You can try. I have long fingers.
Yannick, let it be, please.
No fucking chance. I won't let a pig like that gawk at you.
But he wasn't gawking at me.
He bloody was, I saw him.
If you're looking for a fight, bring it on. I'm not afraid of you, and I can look at whoever I want to. I mean, look at her tits.
Come on out, fucker. You're mine.
What's that I...
My friend! What's wrong?
Come on, then!
Hey, stop fighting. What the fuck was that?
Stop beating him.
Fuck!
Don't hit him!
Take
Someone
that!
else
Why
can
did you
deal
do
with
that?
Put him in the stocks.
Beautiful.
I'll hack your ass off.
You ought to be ashamed.
Jesus! I'm hit!
My God! A ball!
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Fucking
I'll
bastard!
beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Why did you do that?
Don't be shy.
We'll finish this quickly.
Pretty goods here.
Too slow!
Peace and quiet are things of the past.
Bad luck!
You're lucky I don't kick shit I see on the ground.
Put him in the stocks.
What the?
Oh, you must.
Are you all right?
I heard something.
Wake up!
I suppose it was nothing.
Gotta nut this fight shit.
Fruits, vegetables, fresh, everything fresh.
Good men and good wives, people from near and far, honourable miners, vaunted masters of the silver mines, draw ye near, come hither. By the grace of God and our King, we shall soon begin the famed tourney of miners, the Popinjay competition. If any lords, priors, or...
Yeah, but... Master...
Frame up.
Inclined to partake.
Stop that with.
Good men and good wives.
I'll read, man.
Well, Vlach, I can see there's plenty of interest in the competition. When does the shooting start?
I'm getting too old for this, kidder. I can do without all the hubble shoe, you know. Them yummy yakkers today, they've got no sense. Fuck it.
Hold on. What happened?
They ran out of beer, so the guild cut the evening meeting short, and old Linhart went home early. He stumbled upon Tess and Anton, and our blockhead takes off running and hurts his arm.
What? He got hurt? And what about the competition? How will he wind up his crossbow?
Well, that's just the thing. So our kid of Bukovets will have to shoot with bugger all chance of winning.
He doesn't know how to shoot?
Nowhere near like Caspar. Nor you.
But I'm not a yakker.
Who fucking cares? We'll vouch for you. Henry will give you half of the winnings on top if you gang there in Anton's place. All right. You'll get twice as much. You shoot better than all of us together anyways. So what you say?
Fine. I'll do it.
Ah, thanks, kidder. The tourney's about to start, so away, man. Time's wasting.
Let's get to it. I'll show them how to shoot.
Godspeed, sonny.
What kind of snipper-snapper are you, eh? You don't look like a yakker.
I came to compete. I'm shooting for the striped Tonys.
Aye, you're that new fella from Vlach. He already told me Anton is out. So, snipper-snapper, I hope you don't embarrass them. Good luck. You know the rules.
Better explain it all to me.
Naturally, as is your right. The miner's popinjay is shot with a light crossbow, and the aim is to shoot down more straw birds than your opponents do. Whoever hits the bird first gets the hit, so you have to be fast and accurate. Your opponents will be Jörg Preng of All Saints and Henslin Ebner, the best shooter in Kuttenberg. Do you need to ken anything else?
I know everything I need.
That's right. Everything is ready. So what are we waiting for? Archers, take up your positions. Now! Good shot. There's no way I'd let you anywhere near my chickens. Here's the coin you've won.
Thank you.
Great God in heaven. I'll be damned. Such luck.
What luck? Years of toil and sacrifice. That's how you shoot.
My hat's off to you, lad. You really gave them hell. They're still in shock that the striped Tony's won again.
It was nothing, really. A good laugh.
Look, kidder, I can't just leave it at that. Here's a few groschen from us.
Coin always comes in handy. Fine. Thanks, and Godspeed.
Blessings upon you, Henry. Godspeed.
Careful.
Great. Beautiful.
Watch out!
Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
I'm telling you.
We're now open.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Oh.
All right.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same, but work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
Well, if it's too wild even for you, maybe I should be worried.
Well, at least you don't risk being groped by a bunch of lewd, stinking miners.
Well, it's only to be expected after all.
Excuse me?
I mean, I'm sure they don't see nice women like you very often.
Naughty boy. You just make sure nobody robs you there.
Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Christ, pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does. Go on.
Keep close to the others.
It's not safe.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of what merchandise? A blessed morning to you. We're now open. What do you need?
What do you have for...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Oh! You trying to run me over?
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm sorry.
The service might be a bit slow here.
She must be well over 70 now, isn't she?
She'll be 76 this autumn.
Oh, you fool. She'll outlive us all.
Here we are.
I'll pray for her this evening.
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll have to see. Why is this all sticky? God bless. There. It looks better already.
God bless. God be with you.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
What's that got to do with me? If you want to nose around here, you'll have to go through Chenyek.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
In case you haven't caught on yet, he's not likely to tell you much. He's got this place under his thumb, that's all.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
Christ, you're a bit slow, ain't you? Somewhere here in the hole, I reckon. He usually sits next to Hugo. He's kind of our top dog.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
Oh.
God grant you health.
Ah, good day.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Playin, only the catchpoles there are on my heels. I done in this fucker what owed me a pile of glint.
Only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so I needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way back and he'd get me fixed up like...
One of ours from Colleen. Well, that's another story. Our doors is always open to you fellas. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
When our Lord Jesus Christ commanded us to repent, he wanted to believe his whole life to be one of repentance.
Well done, brother! Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The commoners.
Correct!
The Reformation must start from the bottom and ignite like a flame in the hearts of all, so that in the end the Holy Church itself will be set ablaze with purifying fire.
After our talk about goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
And then I'll get cheaper beer, and you'll let me borrow your loaded dice?
Ha! You missed these people here by half a century. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
I'll be right there.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild! That reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Grocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars.
Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck.
Hey! Come here.
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. Come closer. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you. Slowly. Nice and slow.
Are you blind? You almost ran into me. Oh, mind where you're going. Hey, you're not allowed here. Correct, you night crawler. I heard something, whatever. I must be mad. My God. Oh, well. Get out!
Sit. Stay.
Ah, Christ. God!
Nice and slow.
Whoa!
What are you blabbering about?
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
Who's there?
Don't think I can't see you.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you.
I'd like a beer.
Hey! You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenya... I'll give you... It's by the...
It sounded pretty
Aye. I mean, it's every... And
Are you saying
more like I heard the kind of... I have a... I knew the wine. If you to think the buyer...
Oh, look, Chenyek.
All that for when it comes... Here's something.
Thank you.
Huh?
Greetings. What brings you...
I'll have a look at the wares.
Good grog, Good day.
Excuse me.
A fine day for some fine wares. Needles, thread, pins, silk thread.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
Mind your own business. I didn't do anything.
Maybe not this time. Excuse me.
Huh? I heard.
Heal. Sit. Stay.
Someone's lying. You can't be here. Pox on him. He got away.
Mutt!
Don't think I can't see you.
What do you want? Keep watch and leave me alone.
Who are you to give me orders? Just you wait. You'll get what's coming to you.
Welcome, sir.
I brought you some food.
Dear God, I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast. I'll fill my belly and even have some left over for tomorrow. Who should I thank for these gifts?
Give thanks to Sigismund, our future king.
Really? He can't be too bad of a king if he thinks of poor paupers like me. Long live our good King Sigismund.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Have any change?
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Greetings.
I brought you some...
Sweet Jesus. I'll feed my whole family. Oh.
Give thanks to Sigismund, our future king.
Really?
It was good to see you, my friend.
Greetings to you.
Careful.
A fine day for some fine wares.
Ladies and women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure.
I tell you, and you dob me in. Well, that's nice.
I brought you some...
Dear God! I'll fill my belly and even... Who?
You've...
Long... Take care. For the love of Christ.
The Lord be with you.
I brought you...
Sweet Jesus! Oh, who do...
You've...
Really long... Farewell, my friend.
Lord be with...
I brought... Unfortunately, I don't...
What?
I brought you...
Sweet! I'll feed... Who do I thank? Long... Farewell.
Good soul. Greetings.
I brought you...
Dear God, I'll feed my... Who should I thank?
Thank...
Really? Long... See you later, my friend.
I'm sorry. Welcome.
I brought you some...
Sweet Jesus, who do I...
You've...
Really? Long... See you later.
Greetings to you.
I'm bringing you some...
Dear God, I'll feed... Who sent...
Give that...
Greetings, sir.
Greetings.
I'm bringing...
Oh my God, who do I...
Give that...
Bah! Well, may... It was good to see you, my friend. Greetings.
I'm bringing...
Dear... Oh, who sent us...
Give...
Well, take care, my friend.
Don't think I can't see you.
What do you want? Keep watch and leave me alone.
People, show mercy.
Christ, pardon me.
Greetings to you.
So I stole the wine from Sigismund's storehouse, as you asked.
Splendid. And what are you going to do with it?
Here you go. And I want the half you promised me.
Don't worry. I've got the groschen saved for you. Here they are.
Thank you.
No, thank you, brother. Thank you. See you soon, my friend.
I'm a bit peckish.
Good day to you.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left the cabbage in it.
Ha ha! Great work! He's in for a big surprise, the red-headed fucker. Good work. What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like you. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
Is it normal for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Hugo? He's the most loyal regular. He's been sitting here with us for a couple of years. He doesn't talk much, but he's fun. Ask the innkeeper about him.
You said you have some more work for me. What is it?
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
Of course I have.
I figured someone like you would notice them right away. But I'm sure you don't know why they're there, eh?
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang. They didn't have a name, and they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they used these symbols?
They thought them up.
And what were they for, these symbols?
It was a way of marking houses. One of the crew drew a symbol to send a message to the others.
Smart idea. But what's it got to do with me?
Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits. We tracked down one of the old gang recently. His name's Hinek, but he used to call himself Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun of everything. I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
Where can I find this Hinek Greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate.
Aye.
Hey! Hey! Henry, come over here!
Chenyak wants me to do something.
What does he want this time? That idiot would be better off finding himself a woman instead of thinking up damn fool shit. Let me guess. It's something real important that'll help us in our noble cause.
I'm supposed to keep an eye on Hogg, who went to find out the meaning of the old thieves' symbols around Kuttenberg.
And what do you think about it? Are you going to help him?
I think so. It could help in our fight against Sigismund.
I guarantee you Sigismund don't give a fuck about no scribbles on houses. This is just a missed opportunity for us to line our purses.
You think so?
Look here, friend. If you find out something about them symbols and tell me, and I mean only me, I promise you, we'll make a fortune out of it. They ain't just any old symbols. They're thieves' symbols, see? Help me out, and you won't regret it.
There. It looks better already.
I'd rather help Chenyek.
Don't be daft. Think about it. Chenyek's acting like a little kid, letting a great opportunity slip through his fingers. But us two would make a great pair, wouldn't we? Farewell, sir.
I talked to Knuckles about the symbols.
Let me guess. He wants to use them to get rich.
Well, yes, actually.
That's Knuckles for you. But I think he'll eventually understand it's better to think nevertheless. Until you find something out.
Here you are, you thief. Give up!
I surrender! I've got it in for you, scum. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
Restrain yourself. Let me inform you in good faith. If you think you can just give me a whipping, then you'll be defying the law of the land. And you'll suffer the consequences.
Excuse me?
Only the heathens do that. We Christians apply the law justly. You are a good Christian, are you not?
Well, of course I am. But what am I supposed to do with you then?
First and foremost, you must inform the court scribe in Prague what misdemeanor has been committed. Upon which, he shall make a record, and then inform you what you should do according to the law.
You're having me on, right? I'm not going to go to Prague on account of you.
Well, according to the law of the land, you should. But I understand that's no easy matter. Look here. Nothing terrible has happened, right? So let's agree to forget the whole thing, and you won't have to go to Prague.
All right then. But promise you won't get up to any more mischief.
Naturally. You have my word.
You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender to them.
Enough! I surrender!
There's no point in resisting.
So, here you are. Now I've got you.
Wait, no! Do you mean to tell me that a man has no right to protect his honor? I was insulted. And in a country that honors God, to protect oneself from offense is a divine right. But I reckon none of that applies here. How shameful.
Hold on now. We're all decent folk here. If your deeds were truly committed in defense of your honor, then we'll leave things be for now. Filthy vermin!
Wake up! Come on!
Fuck. Can someone knock me out?
Excuse me.
Good day. Good day. Praise God.
For the love of Christ.
Good day.
Excuse me.
Always got heartburn just before it snowed. You could team up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
Halt! Who's there? Oh, just you. Corvo, you really startled me there.
God damn it,
help
Hawk!
me.
What have you done? We won't get anything out of him now. What the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
He fell. He looks more like he got the shit beaten out of him.
Oh, look, he started it.
I think it'd be better if you told me the truth.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols. You know, polite like. Only this bastard started fucking with me.
Oh, the fucker. He was just asking for it.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap, and that was that. Well, take a look at it yourself. I reckon you got a better head on you. Quick, search him. Check his pouches. I can't read. Take a look yourself.
Kind master, hey, doggy?
I can't read. Take a look yourself. So? Did you read it?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Oh, Pradella!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us, even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me. Best get going, Henry. I'll take care of him.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, eh?
Go and see if you can find that house.
Of course not. The next morning, I just...
Go and see if you can find that house.
I reckon I wouldn't be able to get up either.
That's enough of that.
You do-
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk. Oh, sir.
Excuse me.
Can't beat me.
I'll have a beer.
Lord be with you.
Hinek gave Hogg a peculiar riddle. We can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle mentions one inside of it. It must be something similar to a vineyard, and the part with the water might be a well? Or maybe a fountain?
Well, thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Nice and slow.
I heard you're in need of money. Fair enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Wenceslas Day, and they don't collect tithes.
Right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
An elegant and lean...
It's not safe here.
How's the wine?
Henry, my lad.
So,
I'm not sure if the... Now I don't... Try to...
Thank you.
If God will... Farewell.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Oh, you poop. That's true. But what good are fortifications?
Careful.
I'll tell you, no fucking good at all. See, I didn't say I would...
A fountain?
But I'm not giving...
Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Lime, scaffolding, 20 men working their arms.
Was ist los? Looking for something?
There's something here.
Careful.
Willkommen, my friend. Take your pick. No messing around.
Christ, pardon me.
Kochst du heute Abend?
Ja, ja.
Nobody's opened this door in ages.
It's pretty musty in here. This is no regular cellar.
This must be it.
Who is it? Hey! You can't just walk around here without permission. Christ! Pardon me.
You there! Come back here! Halt! Search!
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Are you deaf? I'm not giving you a thing.
Don't bullshit me or you'll be sorry.
Even if I did owe you?
If you're gonna yell at each
Good afternoon.
I've deciphered the meaning of the symbol.
Fantastic!
Well, it was pretty confusing. But in the end,
And what about Hog?
Hey, stop fighting!
he helped me find it. In his own way.
Great! He may be thick as a fence post, but his heart's in the right place.
All the symbols are on this parchment.
Let me see. I'll copy them. These will come in handy. Imagine the look on Sigismund's face when his rich friends in the city start running out of silver.
Here they are. I'm glad I could help.
Tunnel markings. Great! And I saw this symbol for riches on the house right next door. You can go and check it out if you want.
Do you have any more work for me?
Not just now, but something's coming. I'll send for you when the time's right.
And what can I get?
Wake up! God bless you, sir.
I found out the meaning of the symbols.
I knew I could trust.
Well, I think it'd be better if only Chenyek and I knew.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
Sorry, but I've...
You're a fool, and there's no helping you. God bless.
Greetings to you, friend.
Careful. Greetings.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I hope you can tell me how to use a mace.
I'll tell you some interesting...
I'd like to learn...
What are you in?
Shut...
Fine.
Would you like to go?
Excuse me. Farewell. Hey! Where's that spear?
I'm sorry.
An ale, as usual. our sins.
Come here.
For the love of Christ.
Heal.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Shall we fight?
Maybe.
I do.
That's that.
Shall we fight?
Maybe.
I do.
That's that. Ready?
Greetings.
I'm Henry. Check.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Hruda. Rat and I are the main work.
What does that mean?
We do what Chenyek.
Tell me.
Chenyek pulled me out of the ditch, and I've been helping him with his, thing he's doing.
You say that like it doesn't matter.
Chenyek matters to me. He's a great friend. I believe what he's doing is right.
So you just do what he tells you?
Pretty much. And since I've been doing it, my life has been so much better.
Don't you have some plans and aims of your own?
When Chenyek gets what he wants, I'll open my own tavern. Until then, I'll be at his beck and call.
You don't seem to have many opinions of your own, do you?
What good would they do me? Everything Chenyek says makes sense to me. At least the parts I understand. So why come up with something of my own?
Shall we fight?
Maybe.
I do.
That's that.
Careful.
Rely on ourselves.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
And so does half the town. And that goes for Councilman Nars as well. Of course he does. He's the one sending him there. What are you talking about?
Good.
It's gospel. They say she's mad for it, but the old man just isn't up for it.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from, and what brought you here?
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that kind of rubbish? All right. I'm from Kuttenberg, son of a tailor. I studied at the university in Prague. I met a lot of interesting people there. And let me tell you this. The wisest people in this kingdom know a big change is coming.
You mean that reformation you like to talk about?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There's not much more I could tell you about myself. Except maybe, when this is all over, and we've established this brave new world, I will return to my studies.
I'm interested in the guild.
Plato or Aristotle?
The guild.
Right. Are you interested in our ideals, or the group in general? Generally speaking, we are just ordinary peasants. Paupers, beggars, common rabble. At least that's what they like to call us. The lowest of the townsfolk. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare arses high and have a passion for a good cause in our hearts. Take care for now.
What?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Glick.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin, then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hrada Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse, and cough up a bit of glint, eh?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Let's talk about the price.
Well...
Here.
Well, well. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Greetings, my friend.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
Is he a miner?
Don't think so. A thief, more like.
I'd ask the miners in any case. I only pop in now and again, but they're here all the time. Farewell, good sir.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Wow, that's nice now.
Lord be with you.
I'm looking for this vagabond.
Aye. Goatskin. If there's something you want to know, ask the miner. God be with you, good sir.
I apologize.
Ugh, what now?
An ale. I'm sorry.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe. Here.
Come here.
I've travelled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end.
Be careful.
Of what is happening in our city. Just as two royal brothers are fighting over this kingdom,
I'm
so two
sorry.
other brothers are quarrelling in Kudenberg. Brothers in Christ.
Christ, pardon me.
You shouldn't be walking around.
That's what I call a lucky man. What's that, eh?
What's that? Who goes there? This place is... You're a wanted man around here, you thief! Give up!
Easy! I surrender!
I've got it in. You've been loyal. Don't think we're it. You've been accused of... You'll pay a fine.
Restraint. If you think you can just...
Excuse me?
Only the heed. You are...
Well,
first and... upon.
You're...
Well, look here. Naturally.
Careful.
Greetings.
I'm looking for a fella called Goat.
Aye. He turns up now. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers...
Let me guess.
One was for certain. From somewhere in Bavaria he was. The other speaks...
And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you?
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it.
I thought you bathhouse girls stuck together.
There's a limit to everything. As soon as you mess with someone's livelihood, you ain't no sister to anyone. She can marry that cripple for all I care, but when he robs our guests and ruins our reputation, she should grab him by the balls herself and... Oh, never mind.
Is that all you know about Goatskin?
Ain't that enough for you? I'm not here to know stuff, in case you hadn't realised.
Thanks, then. I'll be off.
If you find him, give him a slap from me.
Do you get a lot of German
We used to, from all over the place.
How come?
I don't know. But it's a pity. They'll come back, though. But there's one who ain't stopped. Udo, he's called. But that's all I can tell you about him.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend some coin. Take care, then.
Parishes are still at...
Just blame him. Shut that bastard!
Holy fuck! That's
That's a proper kneading. And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. They look all downcast and say, I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
Greetings to you.
I'm looking for a fella called...
There's plenty of fellas come to me. I've heard the name, though. He's some...
Aye, that's him.
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon go and see Madame Beata. God bless you, sir.
What can I do?
I'm looking for a...
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives.
He knows some things that I'd like...
What would he know?
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, he'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because word's got round.
And is Udo here now?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the...
Thanks.
You're welcome. I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
I need a...
Aye.
I've got a few...
All right, but money...
Let's talk...
Certainly. Excellent. There. All better. I hope that's all the things and things taken care of.
I could use a trim, master.
You clean up well, good man.
Interesting.
It's over! All hail the victor of the long course discipline, who proved his mastery of the blade!
Mein Gott, wo liegt das Problem? It's like I'm invisible. Hey, where's that beer?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
One beer. Bitte.
Oh, you be...
Herzlich willkommen.
Greetings.
What? Wer bist du?
I'm Heinrich, von Skalitz.
I'm Udo, from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs, Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
Let's play some dice.
Ja. Sei mit dir und einen guten Abend.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
God bless you.
What can I tell you? Shit. The priest keeps
Schön.
spouting on about God giveth, God taketh away. But God's forgotten that giveth bit as of late.
A large beer
Like
for me.
this.
Exactly. Our dog died just the other day.
Diese.
And last night, a fox got in our hen house. Before I woke
Was ist
up,
los? Oh, it's all yours.
I ran in just in time to pull the rooster out of its mouth. So I stepped on its tail, bitch, and hit it over the head with a shovel.
Mein Gott, warum?
Verdammt nochmal. So, shall we play?
Why not?
Ah, let us do it.
It bit me. And it still hurts.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones. And you look like you can't count to 5.
What's taking so long?
What a beautiful horse.
Nein, gar nichts. I'm done. Was für eine Nacht. Gutes Spiel, mein...
Verdammt nochmal. So, shall we play?
I reckon I'll have a look first. And
Why not?
next time,
Ah,
I've been taking lessons at the Festhalle. And I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good. The town needs strong, brave
Let's
men.
play.
Take up
Mal
arms.
sehen, wer heute Abend Glück hat.
These days, we need to rely on ourselves. The Lord's going to protect us.
That sort of talk is dangerous.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
Celebration of the city. And all that fencing is just a bit of fun. That's all.
Diese.
I'll just keep quiet.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, aye. I'll see you later.
Mein Gott. Your turn. Das ist nicht möglich.
Scheiße. You took my last groschen. Oh, well. I will have to go nach Hause.
A game is a game.
Ja, ja. Gute Nacht. Ich bin drunk.
Gelobt sei Jesus.
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Zicke, zacke, hoi, hoi, hoi.
You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit.
I'm sorry.
Zicke, zacke, hoi, hoi, hoi.
Fucking job.
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Krüger ho! Prost! Krüger ho!
Excuse me.
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit.
Greetings to you.
Ein
Why is this all sticky?
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit.
All right, minor Freunde. Hand over the geld and I won't...
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Ja. Danke.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.